Morning, everyone. It is day 51. Getting started a little late this morning. Had to wait for a shuttle to bring us up to where we were yesterday when we did that slack pack back to Boots Off Hostel. That was a long day. 21 miles, man. 21 miles. Today, not so much. As you can see, we're starting off kind of in fields. I'm planning, I think it's 11.3 to get to shelter today. And of course, you know, I don't sleep in the shelters, but it's good to be at a shelter. I think they have bear hangs there, so it makes life a little bit easier. So 11.3 today, shouldn't be too difficult, even though I'm getting started about at least 2 hours, 2.5 hours later than normal. But weighed my pack this morning. Yesterday, when I weighed it, it was with a full load of water. It was 11 pounds. Today, when I weighed it with a full load of water and food, 34 pounds. Big difference. It feels like I've got a couple of lead weights on my back, but that'll go away. It usually does in about 30 minutes, and then it'll be like it's not even there. So, a little windy. It's not overly cold this morning. I think it's about 46 degrees. As you can see, it's pretty overcast. They're expecting a little bit of light rain this afternoon, but nothing major. But that wind, the wind is blowing pretty good. And at 46 degrees and a stiff wind, you can see the grass moving up here. It's kind of rolling. So probably 20, 25 mile an hour winds. It feels a little chilly. But again, after 15, 20 minutes of hiking, I'll start sweating and that chill will go away. Love this barn. Got the big AT symbol on it. Seen this on a lot of videos. Not sure how close, but at some point over the next few days, we're going to be getting to, God, I can never remember the actual name. I think it's like the Graceland Highlands or some shit like that, where they have the wild ponies. I don't think it's today, but I'm not 100% sure. I heard a lot of people talking at the hostel about taking some salt along with them. The horses or the ponies like to lick the sweat off the hikers' legs and hands and arms, and if you take some salt with you, they can eat the salt and not lick on you. But look at this. How beautiful is that? Yeah, what a glorious way to start the day. I can see my hiking partner from yesterday, Ben. He's back behind me. He'll catch me here. He'll catch me real soon and pass me by, and I'll never see him again. That young buck will be gone. But anyways, coming up to a gate. This gate has a complicated latch on it, so I got to figure out how the heck to use it. I think I got lucky on the last one. But all right, let me put this down for a bit so I can get through this gate. All right, so I don't know, probably a mile and a half, 2 miles into the hike today. Ben just passed me, and what a good kid. I think he's about 25 years old, from Colorado. He even stopped after he passed me to come back and pay his respects and say so long. And we'll probably see each other again at trail days here in a few weeks, but just a good kid. I mean, very quiet, very respectful. He's a shining example of the kind of people you meet out here. And even though I've really only spent a couple days with him, not even that long. I mean, after 4 or 5 miles yesterday, he left me in the dust, as he's doing today. But in just that short amount of time, you develop a bond with these people. And I don't know that I'd call it a friendship, but it's real close to it. It's a special kind of bond. And yeah, hopefully I'll run into him again somewhere down the trail. We all take zeros, and And you never know what's going to happen. You never know who you're going to meet. And but yeah, good kid. My life is better for meeting him, no question. And we did something that I haven't done with anybody else. I walked 21 miles with him. So, well, sort of with him. But yeah, good stuff. This is what the trail's all about. Meeting those people, and making your life a little bit better. So, yeah, I'm happy right now. I'm pretty happy. Now, the flip side of that, and it didn't negatively impact me in a major way, but yesterday when I did get a shuttle into town at 6 o'clock, Tennessee's got some stupid laws. Apparently in Tennessee, if you're not the driver of the vehicle, you can drink as much as you want. How incredibly stupid is that? There was a guy in the van that apparently had gone on the 5 o'clock run and decided to hang out and do the 6 o'clock run. By the 6 o'clock run, he was drunk. He was obnoxious. He was abrasive. He tried to offhandedly disrespect me. That doesn't go well. I don't react kindly to that shit. So, let him know real quick. I don't tolerate obnoxious drunks. Sit in the seat and shut up. He did. Smart choice. The same driver that we had last night, we had this morning bringing us back to the trail. He apologized and appreciated what I did, because the guy was getting on his nerves too. So I think when we got back to the hostel, the guy went back to his tent and probably passed out. But yeah, what the hell? If you want to get drunk, stay home, do it on your couch. This is not the place to do that. But anyways, in the end, turned into a good situation, because shut the boy down before he caused any other problems, and the driver was thankful. So, and it's kind of interesting. I think when I did get back to the hostel last night after the town run, Grumpy told me. Grumpy's the guy who runs the store, works for the owner. Grumpy told me that the owner came down and said, don't charge us for the $50 ride to the slack pack point. Maybe that's the reason why. Don't know. When the owner gave us a ride yesterday, we had a good conversation, and I think he actually tried to hint about me coming back to work for him at some point, and yeah, I kind of nixed that idea. I'm done with working. So I wouldn't mind coming back and hanging out with these guys. They seem like pretty cool guys. Grumpy's the man. But it's all good. I appreciate them knocking $50 off my bill, and I think it also applied to young Ben. So that's a good thing. Anyways, all right, I'm getting ready to hit some uphill, so I'm gonna shut up for a bit. Passing Double Spring Shelter. Water down that way, Blue Blaze. Don't need any water right now. Where's the trail go? I don't have a freaking clue. I guess it goes back up that way. All right, duh. Okay, heading out. So I'm about 7 miles into the trail today. Just taking my time. It's windy, it's kind of cold, it's not very comfortable. Coming up on a place called Low Gap. And I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but somebody told me that there was some trail magic down here. That would be very cool. I do see one vehicle there, but I don't see any trail magic. Ah, well. In either case, I'm probably going to stop for lunch. I fix myself a quick tortilla sandwich and then move on down the road. All right, so I'm about 9.2 miles into my day. Not sure how far I'm going to go. I've got some options. I can stop at a shelter in about a mile, which I really don't want to do. I can stop at another shelter about 3 miles away, which is looking better and better all the time. Or I can continue on and try to get in my whole 14 today and just camp at a stealth site. And I haven't decided yet. I think I'll wait until I get to the shelter. This first one I'll probably stop and just have a snack, see what's going on there. The second one, that's looking like the better option, so we'll see. Shoot, man. The minute I pick up this camera, it starts going uphill. But been a weird kind of day. I think my legs are tired from that 21 miler yesterday. So I'm struggling a little bit, especially on the uphills, even though they're not steep uphills. So I'm just taking my time, going slow. Don't want to burn myself out. Tomorrow will be a short day. Probably 8 or 9 miles into Damascus, where I'm going to meet with Deb. And yeah, take another 0. But it's a 0 well earned. Doing 40 miles in 3 days. That's pretty good. I'll take that. So, most of the people are doing this stretch in 3 to 4 days. So I'm going to do it in about 2.5, which makes me feel kind of good. I haven't passed a single person out here today. When I first started the trail, there were about 10 people waiting at the trailhead. Not sure what they were waiting for, but they were all youngsters. I expected all of them to blow by me at some point, but so far I haven't seen anything of them. The only person I've seen was Ben when he passed me, and but nobody in either direction. I'm out here pretty much by myself. The last trailhead I saw was a big sign that said, "Bears active in this area." I'm like, ah, shit. Oh well, have not seen a bear yet. And don't really want to see one today. It's a windy, blustery kind of day. I mean, it's kind of miserable out here, just weather-wise. Wind's blowing. It's cold. Temperature got up to about 50 at one point, but now it's dropped back down to about 44. And yeah, it's just kind of one of them blah days, you know? We all have them. All right, I'm gonna put this up for now. Should be getting close to that first shelter. Interesting little shelter. Yeah, I don't think this is where I would like to stay. This thing looks like it'll fall down any freaking minute.